Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today we got another exciting video on Castor Maritime, ticker symbol CTRM. So yesterday Castor Maritime made a big announcement, so we're going to go over that announcement, take a look at the charts, take a look at the price prediction, take a look at the BDI, and see what's in store for the future of Castor Maritime. And guys, if you're looking for a new broker, please sign up for Webull, link in the description below. Once you sign up, deposit $100 and you will receive 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. Not to mention you can even buy, sell, and trade some cryptos on Webull, such as Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. And of course, if you like what I do, if you like the value I provide in these videos, please consider subscribing and turning on those post notifications. So Castor Maritime closed the day at 41 cents. Up not even a percent today, so 0.29%. The trading shares fluctuated between a low of 39 cents to a high of 42 cents. So once again, we broke that 40 cents, which isn't a good sign. However, we were able to close the day up on a high, slightly up on the day, right? Not 1%, but however, we are still in the green. Volume a little lighter today at 56 million shares traded, average at 112 million. So now let's take a look at their latest announcement. So yesterday, May 10th, Castor Maritime announces $18 million debt financing. Okay, so Castor Maritime, a diversified global shipping company, announces the closing and drawn down through 2 of its ship-owning subsidiaries of a $18 million senior term loan facility with a European bank, secured by 2 of its tanker vessels. The company intends to use the net proceeds from the $18 million financing for general corporate purposes, including supporting the company's growth plans. The $18 million financing has a tenor of 4 years and bears interest at LIBOR plus 3.2% per annum. Okay, so right off the bat, I think this is a great thing. They need this $18 million because they are going to support the company's growth plans, which I think what they're going to be doing is they're going to be purchasing another vessel or 2, most likely 1, as the last one they purchased was $21 million and the average of the few before were about $14 or $15 million. So I believe it's just a matter of time, probably within the next few days or by next week, we will probably hear another vessel acquisition. Reason I say this is that there's no way that this small company would take a financing of $18 million and be paying interest on it 3.2% per annually if they didn't have anything in place. So as I said, I believe we're going to hear a vessel acquisition very soon in the near future, as well. Once they take delivery on this vessel, a time charter agreement should be attached to it as well. In the last week or 2, they've already picked up an additional 7 vessels, 5 in that bulk order, the en bloc order, and then there were 2 separate announcements where each announcement stated 1 vessel each. And as of right now, we know that they own a fleet of 24 vessels consisting of 1 capsize, 7 Kamsarmax, 8 Panamax dry bulk vessels, 1 Aframax, and then 5 Aframax LR2 tankers and 2 MR1 tankers. And as stated in some of the previous acquisitions, they stated it in the second quarter, and some mentioned that in May we would start receiving these deliveries of these vessels. So almost nearing mid-May, we should start to hear of these vessel acquisition, the deliveries of course, and I really hope we have some time charter agreements attached. So not too much to this announcement, really just stating the money and what it's going to be used for, as well as the interest rate. So I'm still very bullish on this company, although it hasn't been really performing that well. But realistically, looking at the stock market, especially penny stocks, they aren't really doing anything right now. Too much of the world is focused on crypto, Dogecoin, and SafeMoon, and just recently Shiba Inu. So much focused on the cryptocurrency market. I really believe it's taking a lot away from the stock market. As you can see, majority of these penny stocks are in the red. They are nowhere near their all-time highs, which they were facing, January and February of this year. Now let's take a look at the Baltic Exchange Dry Index. Let's see how that's performing to see how the overall bulk shipping market is performing. So of course, just to recap, the Baltic Exchange Dry Index measures the cost of shipping goods around the world. Now it's skyrocketed to above 3,200 points. This has been the first time since June of 2010, up more than 700% since April last year. Now this is supported by a recent rally in commodity prices, particularly iron ore, as activity in the manufacturing sector continued to strengthen worldwide. On top of that, a lack of investment in new vessels in recent years contributed to a jump in prices for dry bulk carriers. So this is amazing news. BDI, the highest it's been since June 2010, so almost 11 years, being above that 3,200 range. We are at 3,254. Now this is great news because Castor Maritime is still waiting on those 7 vessels to be delivered. So with the BDI being this high, those 7 vessels, once they receive time charter agreements, the daily rate is going to be a lot higher than some of their previous time charter agreements. And we can only assume that with this new $18 million debt financing, that Castor Maritime will be picking up another vessel or 2, most likely 1. So they should have those 7 previous vessel acquisitions plus hopefully 1 more. So we should be waiting on 8 new deliveries possibly, as well as 8 new time charter agreements. So much positive news, so much positive outcome. These are all bullish signs. However, not much is actually going on in the trading market. Volume down today, but overall the stock isn't doing too horrible. I mean, on the 5-day down almost 12%, on the 1 month down a little over 9%. The 6 month we're still up almost 200%, and year to date, of course, up almost 120%. However, I'm really paying attention to this 40 cent. I believe if we go below this 40 cent and we hold that 39, even 38 cents, that's going to cause a lot of panic selling or just a lot of people to give up on the company, sell their shares, take out of their position, and go elsewhere. And I don't blame you guys. However, it's also a good time to take profit if you are in the green. If not, you can always sell your shares and buy back in at a lower price later on. Now, also keep in mind that Castor Maritime will be required to regain compliance with the NASDAQ to keep that $1 minimum bid price requirement until June 28th. Now, we did meet their $1 requirement for the minimum 10 days. However, it's been well below $1 for quite a number of, I believe, months now. So there could be an option. We could get delisted. However, one of the only options to avoid this is to do a reverse stock split. Now, realistically, I don't see them doing a reverse stock split. However, if that's the only way to remain on the NASDAQ and not go to the OTC pink sheets, I believe they would do it and they would do a reverse stock split. However, if they were delisted from the NASDAQ, would you really care? Would you sell your shares or would you continue and hold your money within the company? Now, big exchanges like NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, they're really just used for promotional and marketing tools for retail investors. However, with social media and platforms like Robinhood, E-Trade, etc., everybody can get knowledge to any stock and make a purchase. So we don't need these big companies or these big exchanges, NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange. But then on the other hand, some platforms like Webull, for example, they do not trade pink sheets, so you would not be able to trade Castor Maritime. Alright? And Webull's a fantastic brokerage. Link in the description below. But in the meantime, let's hold off. Let's wait and see what happens with Q1 earnings for Castor Maritime, which should be out this week or next week. Should be very shortly, as most companies have been releasing their Q1 earnings already. Alright guys, not too much today. Just a short update on Castor Maritime, as you can see from their announcement. However, like I've said, we should expect to see deliveries coming any day now. As they mentioned, in May we would start seeing some of the deliveries of these vessel acquisitions. And once we see them being delivered with these time charter agreements, we should hopefully see the price of the stock increase and get back to that high that we want to see. We want to see that $1.95. We want to see that $2 price point. In addition, stay on the lookout for their earnings report. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value. Please like, comment, share, and turn on those post notifications, subscribe, and of course, sign up for Webull if you want those 2 free stocks. All you gotta do is deposit $100 and you get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. And as I receive more information on Castor Maritime, I'll be sure to update you guys with new and upcoming videos. And as always guys, happy trading, happy investing, and I'll see you in the next video.